Hey guys, I'm back with another market update part two, and let's get started on this roller coaster. So, each day, um, each day this week, I'm just like, what's gonna happen joining together? I don't really know. And funnily enough, joining together is the last thing I check. Like literally, I have all these links for TCG player. I go to Sword and Shield, the Scarlet Violets, then like Crown Zenith 151, Prismatic, and then I get to join together. I literally don't even check until I get all the data in my spreadsheet generally, and I'm always like, oh man, what's it gonna be today? And yeah, everything's gone down, but like I feel like it's kind of recovery, but like there's a lot of important little things to know here. So I'm trying to get my own understanding of what's happening. So this is obviously some of the speculation or whatever. But like I'm trying to get my own understanding. Like the things that you can't argue about are the numbers. Um like so there's two listings of Journey to Get booster boxes. It mentions yesterday. It's the weird thing about this set that they have two listings for booster boxes. And just like yesterday, I think that one listing is around 250 and one is around 273. So that hasn't really changed except they flip flopped. I think that this one was at 273, the non-enhanced quote-unquote booster box, and then this one is at 250. Like you see this phenomenon happening, which is pretty important to know. Like if you're a store, you're gonna realize that, and you're going to possibly just sell on whichever one is the higher price. Um, because you see people will buy, like you see the flip flop in demand a little bit. Um, but joining together, like it's undeniable that it's still selling a lot. Like yesterday, 81 boxes sold for this one, plus 53 boxes. That's about 130 boxes. That's a pretty good rate of booster box selling. The day before that, it was 28 plus 85, so it's 113. Like, of course, official release date is coming soon. March 28th. So there's that factor. But yeah, it seems like the cheapest you can get a Journey to booster box is actually about 235 now. Because now I'm starting to look at just cases a little bit. I'm not officially tracking these, but yeah, the joint together cases are kind of cheap. But so when I did the math, so there's one seller, this warehouse TCG is selling two cases for 1420. So there's six booster boxes. So I just divide by six. That's 236. The next one's Trading Card World, which I made a video on yesterday. On like, um, if you haven't watched that, like you want to just see like an entertaining, like huge whale of a person TCG player. Um, Go ahead and watch that. But yeah, if I do that price 1505 divided by six, it's actually 250, which is about the same price as this. You save like $5. Um, but yeah, so you could say I'd say the market price for a dirty card booster box is about 230, 270. That's pretty safe right now based on this analysis. I keep seeing the flip flops between 250 and 270, and for cases, I every now and then see a 230. I say most realistically, I'd say it's $250 right now. And then sometimes you'll pay 270. Like that's kind of my take on just how the numbers are and how the sales are progressing. Um, ETBs have gone down to 117. Demand is still pretty good at like 50 a day. Like there's only 140 listed, and then bundles have gone down to bundles over here. Bundles have gone down to about $69. Um, Demand is still pretty good, 34, and yeah, in relations to like really big sellers, yeah, I did notice that Trading Card Worlds, the one seller I did the video on yesterday, 759 out of this. So there's only really like 200 boxes listed here, or 200 booster bundles. So it's a good chunk of the, I'd say more like real market, because they don't seem to be seriously selling these. Um, but yeah, price per pack wise, like $250 is still $7 a pack. So that's still really really expensive for like a booster box set. Like and this is like the same price as Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is like 250. But yeah, we're definitely not seeing like the $300 price. I guess right. Honestly, I have to. I don't know how to track this anymore. If there's two listings, I might have to just make another row and just do enhanced and like non-enhanced because it might get a little inaccurate. Um, but for the sake, like I'm gonna have to do this in the future. So, enhanced box 36, and this is 273.50. So yeah, I might have to start tracking that. Um, and that is price per pack wise about 750. Okay, so yeah, join together. We'll see how that goes. Let's go prismatic. This was prismatic data. Um, so I see mostly reds today. I don't think it's anything too alarming, but the ETBs went down about a dollar, bundles went down about a dollar, tin displays went down about a dollar, and then Sylviantis went down about $2. So the more interesting thing is kind of the price per packs and also like the actual graphs and market quantities themselves. Um, Cheapest Prismatic is still gets about 12.50 for poster collections, but most people are not buying that price because if they were poster collections, it'd be sold already. Um, but yeah, there's only so many listed. Like poster collections only selling like 9 or 10 a day, so most people are really paying like $13 a pack already. So I would just treat the market price as that basically. Um, but yeah, packs and bundles are about the same price now. Okay, so I keep forget. I think it was around 800 something yesterday. So I think bundle quantity remained about the same, maybe decreased. I think it was 800. Don't quote me on that fully. But yeah, demand is kind of. It seems to be having this sort of like you see this like curve like this. Like it will go up and it goes slowly down and it goes up again and slowly down, up again, slowly down. I'm seeing this pattern like in the shape of the graph. So we might get another surge in demand pretty soon to go back to 200. But yeah, yesterday was pretty low, about 100 boxes. So if it goes to like 50 boxes, that's pretty scary, because bundles are so desired. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, I know that a large amount of these bundles, even though there's 800, a large amount of them are. I'm only gonna do this for the listings I care about, but where is it? It's probably on like page 5 or something. It's usually on page 5. There's actually a lot of sellers who are selling for like $80. I didn't really notice that. A good amount of the sellers are selling for $80. Um, I can't find it. I think they were. I'm looking for Trading Card Worlds Prismatic. See how many they have listed again. Wow, there's a lot of sellers or bundles. Okay, sorry. I thought they'd be here earlier. Um, oh, do they have it listed for like $100 something? There's just RJ breaks for 100. Train Car World has 176. Actually, Train Car World doesn't have as many as I thought it did. Um, it's probably my spreadsheets. So Train Car World numbers were like this at this huge percentage. And Prismatic bundles were, yeah, it was at only 179. They only have like 20% of the market share. And someone else I saw at 100. Um, Whilst for Prismatic, so the ETBs, the demand's still about the same. I see about 40 a day. Um, Packs, so it says 1335. I wrote 1309 because of this one. There's 89 packs. 89 packs is respectable. So I'll give it that. I want to see what people are actually buying the packs for. Yeah, I see a lot of people buying for like 1340 actually. So that's more of the accurate market price. Um, a lot of people might also probably don't even bother with these other sales. But if you do buy Prismatic, honestly, like these picture sales are always just buy enough and you get the packs, you get your discount. Tin displays, demand's been kind of steady. It's a little higher yesterday at 9. She's more like 6 or 7. Prismatic, these people are still buying these at these outrageous prices. 450. Pokemon Center. Oh, yeah, the other day, the Pokemon Center UTBs, a lot of them are bought for Prismatic. And I actually see something similar to 151. I'll actually pivot to that for a sec. Um, so the 150, actually, yeah, perfect. Um, yeah, I noticed that there are a bunch bought for Prismatic, and yesterday there was a lot bought for 151. The price didn't increase a lot, but I'm wondering if there's like because Prismatic and 151 are some of the most expensive and sought out sort of ETBs. Like I have my ETB data here, and um, yeah, over here, like you see, like 51 500 Prismatic at 300, and the only ones that come close are the Obsidian and Paldea, but yeah, they're not like a lot of people. Their investing styles, they go after like the best sets, and if you want to go after the best sets, it'd have to be like 151 and Prismatic and maybe a few other things. Um, Surprise boxes, demands. It was kind of iffy yesterday. 150. It's been in that range before. It's a little lower than normal. Usually it's like the higher end. It's like 160 to 180. On the low end, it's like 120 to 140. So it's sort of like, but it's not usually at that range as much. So I'd say it's kind of at the mid to low range. Um, binder collections have been going up in demand lately. 16 and 20, 16 yesterday and 23 the other day. Up from like 7 to 11 most days. I'm really curious if binder collections ever like really pop up, just like 151 binders. Poster collections. This thing still. I guess that there's a lot of people here who are like they're not stars. A lot of people just want to buy for star sellers. Um, and even this person like Fawn has like it's 20. I think I mentioned yesterday. This is like a pretty good deal. I'm surprised someone hasn't bought like all of these. Um, but yeah, for some reason, people just don't like buying poster collections, even though like they're pretty worth the price per pack. Like if most people are paying 13.50 a pack, this is like 12.50. I'm like, why are you spending extra dollar for your packs? Um, Civion tins. I've been like so curious about this for a while because the quantity is like so low at 24. I know there's a lot of people that have these because they did their restock on like Walmart and Target and stuff. Like I've been seeing people get prismatic tins, so I know that these have to be available because like if you get like 20 to 100 tins, like some of them have to be Sylveon. But yeah, Nine were bought yesterday. The price like didn't do a big increase, but like I'm just curious if this ever goes like just up by a lot. Because there's so little of them. Like there's two of them for 31, and it goes to 35. But I don't see any like really huge sales. Like even 40s like doesn't seem like that much. Um, but yeah, there's just so few of them. I feel like it should be easy to take the market price something to that. Crown Zenith is it was actually Sea Sky went up $3. That was really surprising to me. Um, I think it's because there hasn't been Sea Sky. Like people, the sentiment for Sea Sky is that people seem to be actually valuing Sea Sky as a collection box now. Um, I mean, it is a pretty nice looking box. It is nice that it's like the specialty collection boxes are nice because they all have the same packs. Whereas other collection boxes, like there's vague stuff about like, oh, I don't know if they mixed as a pack order. I can't see the packs. You can see the packs; they're all the same and like there's no like weird stuff about it. Like there's no mixture. They're all specialty packs. Specialty packs are usually better than normal packs, because they're usually more, especially for a good set. But yeah, people are actually valuing things. The only con of CS:GO has always been just that like it's so big and hard to store. Um, like there's not that many sales, but I do see like some confirmed sales at like you see 139, 130, 140, 139, 139. So yeah, I'm just kind of surprised people are buying at that price. And even then, like there's just this one seller here, and it goes to 140. Um, there's only 82 on the market, and there's not a lot. Like people aren't listing the cheap things any like as much anymore. Like this is just the promos. It's just the promos. They don't count. Um, and then this is I don't know if this person. It says it's sealed. So yeah, like people were listing the boxes where people broke down, but I wonder like is it really drying up? If it is, like we're in trouble. Like I have the feeling there's a ton of people who just have Sea and Sky. Like they have the space, so they're just like yo whatever. Um, and personally, like I had a little bit of Sea and Sky, and it's just this like I don't have like a ton of space, and just all that space was just like getting to me. Um, but yeah, the demand seems to be kind of going down though. Um, like it's still kind of slow. Like I see 30 packs bought yesterday. I just put like this 897 because there's 26 packs and it goes to like 909. Um, oh wow, this one's only a 909, so it must take all 200. I don't know if this person ever gonna sell. 200 is a lot of packs. Um, but if someone buys all these and all these, like you do get a discount. Um, Seeing Sky bundle demand is also pretty low. Like not a lot of sales. Like there just hasn't been a lot of Crown Zenith sales, except for booster, for except for ETPs. And so this board is finally maybe about to be sold out. I saw 45. I feel like it's been like a week, and now it's finally at 5. Yeah, ETP demand has been the only like consistently high thing. I think it's just because like it's kind of on sale. Everything else like I don't get, like, that's why I was surprised that the Crown Zenith um CS guy went up, because people aren't buying a lot of it. I wonder if there's like there is a definite shift going on. I just don't know fully what it is. Um, and then like 151. Let's see. Bundles went up 350. ETBs went up about $1. Zapdos boxes. Oh, I want to talk about those. That went down 350. Posters went down $1. Bloom Wars went down $1.50. Um, there are a ton of loose packs at 1048, but it's not the lowest sort of price item. And so like I was starting to notice, like, for Crown Zenith and for 151, I'm starting to see like the packs are starting to become actually the lowest item. Like for Crown Zenith, it's very obvious, like $9 versus, yeah, that's actually like almost dollar difference. I didn't even note that. Like at 138, it doesn't seem like a huge price increase, but that brings it almost to $10 a pack at 9.85 versus like the loose packs are going for like $9. That's a pretty good big difference. And then for 151, the difference isn't as huge, but like loose packs are not always the cheapest thing for 151. Like Balloon Waters was taking that place for a while, but now Balloon Waters is kind of increasing in price enough to, or packs are decreasing in price enough. Versus Prismatic, you saw earlier how the poster collections are the cheapest thing, and they're kind of there enough for them to like keep it at like to keep packs like a little higher. Um, but yeah, bundles are still super popular, still selling at like 120, 120. They've been at like 140 to 150, so I guess that is some sort of decrease. Um, UPCs, nothing interesting. This ETBs. Yeah, demand has been more solid for ETBs before. Like you see, like they're actually like more solid rectangles versus this is more like a bell curve kind of thing. Like there's some days about as much demand as some over here, so that's kind of interesting. Packs. Packs will have sporadic demand. 100 bought yesterday, but yeah, I put the I think 1040 over here. I didn't do this one because there's literally only one pack. But yeah, there's still quite a few packs at 1040. Um, I want to go to the next page. So I'm gonna go to like 1075, but yeah, it's not like that much of an increase. PCTBs I already mentioned. A lot of them, five is a pretty like large amount for. Like that's almost $2,500. um, Binder collections, no one bought the last couple of days. I still see these sellers who are selling it cheaper for like between 135 and 140. I want to see if there's any more. Um, this is about 150, so that's no. It's still those four sellers, those four boxes, and it's not those boxes. Um, yeah, I'm just seeing this huge, like quote unquote huge discrepancy between Zapdos and Alakazam box. Alakazam boxes like rose like 75, and they've been staying there, and they're like 67 price. And the Zapdos boxes they went to like, they're kind of going around like Alakazam boxes for some time, but they've gone from like 60 to 55. Now they're at 50. Like I don't remember the last time I saw a Zapdos box at 50. It's been a really long time. Um, like 50, I see 52 over here on the 23rd of February. I'll highlight this, make it a little easier. Okay, yeah, I see over here like the 17th of February. That's when it was $49. And Alakazam boxes, they're like $5 more, which could be a lot, but like it's not that big of a difference. Versus now, the margin is like quite big between the two. Like you wouldn't think these are like such similar products. Like this is like literally the Alakazam box is 50% more than the Zapdos box. I really think a lot of that's just due to reprints. Like I don't see Alakazam boxes being um, gotten from stores or anything, but I see um, Zapdos boxes being gotten. 51 Alakazam boxes. This keeps shrinking. I feel like it's at 65 the other day, and then see Zapdos boxes at 153. But yeah, I don't. I feel like this could possibly be a sale. Alakazam boxes could be a little overvalued, but yeah, Zapdos boxes. Um, yeah, this might just be kind of a low point for it. And then Blue Waters. The last thing is, man, is still pretty decent. Like it's still pretty consistent-ish at 24 yesterday. You see the rectangle is relatively solid. It's a little lower. Um, And yeah, people are probably still buying up the cheap stuff like this one over here without the box, but there's not a ton of them. Um, there was a sale the other day where people were selling for like 118, although I don't know the shipping costs. But yeah, Blooming Waters, like it looks like it's gonna eventually sell out to some extent because the price is going up. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.